Good evening, everyone. My name is Sarah Whitcomb, now Sarah Lowe, and I am doing my presentation on 100 billion trillion stars. I'm classifying it as a picture book, and I will tell you why along with the presentation. I love this book, just picked it up randomly from a shelf. But the beginning really catches my eye. I mean, you can tell it right away that it's a picture book because it has illustrations, no chapter headings, and the pictures really do match the text, and they both enhance each other. So it starts off, let me tell you a secret. And I can just picture myself reading it to my kids, or especially the classroom, and just them being like, ooh, I want to know what it is. Talks about how the sun is also a star, but then it displays this huge number of how many stars there are, and that's just like, oh my goodness. And what I love that it does for the adult reading it is it writes at the bottom how to pronounce that. So you're like, it's 100 billion trillion stars, and kids will just be like, oh my gosh, mom, oh my gosh, teacher, like how in the world did you know that? So another way to catch them and help them learn. But also the pictures are beautifully painted. The font is strategically placed and with different fonts and texts, and as it enhances how it talks about the planets, how many things there are, and how we are positioned. So you'll see not the main text, but here's the main text, so I like that contrast. I also love the pictures. They're beautiful. See that beautiful earth with the beautiful animals, how it talks about all how many animals there are, how many trees, how many gallons of water. Kids will just be like, oh my gosh, like the world is a lot bigger than we thought it was. And then I love the contrast to the night earth, where they can see how many lights there are and what the nighttime activity is like. How during the nighttime, how some people are even reading books. And when it shows that picture, it shows the different races and the different cultures of people. It even shows a young woman wearing hijab or hijab. I don't know how to pronounce that, but someone who might be Muslim, someone who might be black or Asian or white, old, young, male, female. It does just like a great job of, with the pictures, and then talking about how there's 10 trillion ants and 7 million people in the world, 7.5 million. And then it talks about like orbit, how far away the moon is, how far from the earth, and just like gravity and the orbits, and displays it nice in the pictures so the pictures really match. The plot is definitely for kids, but I think adults can enjoy it too as they learn some things in a fun, simple way. So this picture kind of ties into the theme of the book for me, how there's so many things, like you can wrap so many people around the world, but everyone's unique and different, and that's important, and everyone's needed, which I think is amazing. So a message great for your kids, for the classroom. Also right here, towards the end of the book, as it continues to talk about all these amazing things about the earth, it also continues to tell you like little facts, like about how the highest wave was like a 10-story building, and like, wow, how amazing. And like for kids, you could read all of these facts, you don't have to. But when I read this to my husband, this was I think one of his favorite pages, as he was able to learn something new, and it caught his personal interest as well. And you can do an extension activity off of that, where you can take one of these facts and have them research it, or write a paper about it, or make a model of it or something. I think that could be really fun for the kids. But not only with these beautiful and detailed illustrations, the message is really cute at the end, where it ties in how, let me tell you one more secret. There's so many things in this world, and just so numerous numbers of things, but there's only one you. And you're important, and you matter, and you make up this beautiful earth to what it is. So I love the theme, I love the pictures, I love the text, I love how they tie together. It's just so natural in the reading, and I definitely want to have it in my home, in my classroom, to teach with science, with English, maybe some history, to talk about how you are part of the world, you're in the world. So I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and we'll check it out and read it. Thanks.